Okay, guys, so the first thing you want to do is go to apps.frederickweb.com. This is how you get to the back end of the Brown Family Circle um, mobile app. And once you've done that, you've gone to apps.frederickweb.com. You'll be brought to this window here, as you see, apps.frederickweb.com. It'll ask you for an email address and it will ask you for a password. In this case, we don't use an email address. We're going to use Brown Family Circle 2018, BFC 2018. And the password for this is Jefferson Park, but that J needs to be lowercase. Jefferson and Park being the last place that our tent grandma lived. So this is the password, Jefferson-Park. So we come here and we enter that Jefferson-Park, and then you log in. Once you log in to the back end of this, you'll see the recent activity, where it was published to the Apple Store. It was published to Android earlier, but that's just recent activity. What I want you to do is go to Create, Build. And when you do that, it brings you where you can preview the app, how it actually looks. And also, on this part, this is where we're concerned. We're on the Events tab. When you first open this, you'll probably be on the About Us tab. And that's, how it opens up. But we want to be on the Events page. So we're going to click Events. And as soon as it loads, okay, so you see these events up here, upcoming events. You've got Summer's birthday. We have to remember to net on the 1st. I don't have a picture of Tracy. And I thought I had a picture of Lorenzo, but obviously I don't because it should be showing up here. Or Stefan. So what happens is I'm going to show you how to deal with this. So for right now, we don't need to see this. So I'm going to close it, or at least make it slide away. And then we come down here to either add a single event or a recurring event. In this case, let's add a single event. And that's what you want to do is you want to say add a picture. If mobile header image, you can add a picture. I'm going to use mine here. And then you just, after you've chosen and selected the picture, you want to slide down, all the way down, and hit select. Once you hit select, let's come down to event start and end times. The red asterisk means that it must be filled in. So I'm going to do my birthday, February 1st. Bam. Starts at midnight. Okay. And it'll end February. Well, let me make up. Well, because this will be a past event. Let's do something in the future. Let's do my big sister, Chi-Chi. She was born March 27th. That's upcoming. So we'll start acknowledging her birthday at midnight till midnight, the start of the next day. And we'll just put Chi-Chi's birthday. Take a minute to remember Chi-Chi. She was born on this date to Ola. So Chi-Chi is gone now. So this is a little different, but what I want you to remember is that we need to add people who are living and who are no longer with us. If you know their birthday, that's a part of our history. It has to be documented. So let's do that. So even though my big sister is gone, we're still going to acknowledge her when her birthday is gone. That's why you'll see here when we go back to app that I have Tanette in there too. She's not with us any longer, but her birthday is coming up, and we have to acknowledge and remember her. In this case, location is irrelevant. if you add something and you're having a party or a get together, slide over to attendees right here, because what this does is it allows people to see it and then tap I'm going or I can attend or something like that. And then you would put the location. In this case, I'm going to turn this off though because this is she's gone. But you would click location if I wanted to put, this is the last place she lived. So I could just type in Memphis and it'll show up Memphis, Tennessee. Once I've done that, I'll come down here and I'll just click add. I'll add it. And there you have it. And then when I click save, it's very important that after you add something, you click save. Once it says successfully saved your changes, let's come back and pop the app preview out. And there you have Chi-Chi's birthday, March 27th. It's got my picture on it because at the moment I haven't found a picture of Chi-Chi yet. But you can click into it and you'll see that it will show exactly what I just typed. Come on. It takes a minute here. It looks like it's taking a minute. Come on. All right, so let's just pretend that's Chi-Chi's picture. And it's March 27th, Memphis, Tennessee, as you can see. And here you'll see what I typed. Take a minute to remember Chi-Chi. She was born on this date to Ola. You can also click to add a comment. You have to do it through your Facebook or Twitter. I'm just going to click away to make that go away. But this is how we add events. We really, like I said before, don't need to leave anybody out. It does not matter if the person that you're adding is living or dead. That's irrelevant. They still matter. They happened. They are part of our history. They need to be here. So this is how you do adding birthdays, announcements of whatever type, like I said in the intro video. The other thing I would like for you to know how to do is come over here. I want you to know how to do push notifications. Notifications on the fly where you want to notify everybody or maybe just people in a particular region. And I'll show you how to do that. So we'll come down here and click manage and then we'll go to push notifications. I set one of these up earlier. It should happen at about 10 o'clock. But let me walk you right through it. So you have to put your text here. So your title, let's just go demo of how to add to family app. And then I'll say, I just recorded a video showing how to add events and to do push notifications to the family through the app. And you'll see over to the right here, you'll see this is what it will look like, right? And the person, when it appears on their phone, they'll be able to click view or close. Targeted audience. Most people today are using Apple or Android devices. So we have a version for the iPhone, and you want to turn that on to make sure the people with the iPhone get the notices. And you want to turn on Android devices to make sure people get the notices. We do have a web app version. This could be sent to Facebook and Twitter, and you can do that. Just turn it on. In this case, for the demonstration here, I'm just going to do iPhones and Android phones. So that's who the target audience is. You have the opportunity to do all users, and when you see here over to the right, it'll show you how many iPhone users you're going to be reaching and how many Android users you're going to be reaching. We've got to get these numbers up because I know there's more than 24 of us. But you can choose that your audience be all users, and that means it'll go to everybody. And you can leave content to none, and you can send right now, or you can schedule. Sending right now means it'll go out immediately. Scheduling it gives you the opportunity to choose the time zone and the date date and time that you want this message to go out. This is how you choose the date. Click here to choose all the months. You click here for days, and you click here for what time you want this message to go out. And that's how that works. And then the other thing you need to know is, say for instance, the people that are in Las Vegas or the people that are in St. Louis, if you want to send a notice out to just them because you're notifying them of something that's relevant to your location only, so you can choose specific area users. You can choose a geofence, and a geofence means whoever is in this circle or comes into this circle will receive the push notification. Actually, geofence is where as soon as they come into an area, they'll receive it. Point is people who are already in that area, and as you see, this thing, you can set the city and state address, and that will be determining who gets the message based on where they're located. In this case, this is defaulted to 16 kilometers around Chico, California. You want to change it to miles because we live in a miles type situation, and you might want to put, say, anybody within 150 miles will get that. So that covers this whole, pretty much this area. Anybody that's in 150 mile radius of this area can get the message. That's how that works. In our case here for this demonstration, I just want to do all users. That way it doesn't matter where you're at. Everybody gets it. You can send them to a specific feature in the app, and that would be whatever. You want to send them to the events page, you want to send them to the chat page, or something like that. You can do that. In this case, I'll just choose none and just let my content be what I have typed up here. So I'm going to send this. You guys should be getting this message shortly. I'm going to set this to happen at, say, okay, that's today. Let's do a time. I'm going to do 10:05. So if you guys get this message before you watch the video, you'll understand why you got the message. So I just left it at not send right now, but you can do send right now. I'm just going to schedule it. And when I do that, I'm going to slide back up here and send message. And that's how we do that. So this is how you do push notifications. You come to manage, you hit that drop down, and you'll get to push notifications. Again, when it comes to events, you want to click create and build. When the window opens, you want to slide down as soon as this thing fully opens for me. Slide down, and we want events, all right? If you want something like support, this is the money situation right here. I put family t-shirts here in this thing, and so as soon as this opens, this is what I put here. But say, for instance, you need some help or something. Then what you would do is, instead of it being t-shirts, you might come here and close this down. And just put, let's see, so you would go to inventory, and you could either add a category, which we probably ought to. Let me do this. So let's add donations and support. We don't necessarily have to have an image. Let me see if I can add an image. I'll click here, and I'll just browse through this library and see what images I can use. Oh, let's see. I'll use anything. I'll just check that, whatever that is. Select it. Now you have an image for the category. Then you add the category. Once you've added the category, then we want to add an item. I need $300. My frog got sick and he is about to die. I hope nobody actually wants their family to help you over some shit like this. But I'm just showing you. So let's put the price is $300. Don't worry about inventory, and then just click add. So if somebody wants to come and help you with this $300, then they can do that. And then you click, once you've added it, you click save. Successfully saved your changes. When this wheel stops spinning here, we'll pull the app back out. And now you see we have a category called donations and support. I need $300. You can click there. My frog got sick. He is about to die. And then somebody can come here, add the item to the order, add it. Excuse my phone there. And then place the order. And when you place the order, this is how we'll help each other. This is how we can actually donate to whatever cause you might have. We might want to give people the option, instead of the whole $300, you might ask somebody for $30, and people can choose, until we get enough people together. Then you come here and then you actually go to checkout. It won't let me do it because I haven't filled this out, but you get the idea. So I hope this has given you an idea of how you can add and contribute to this, how you can let people know that you're in trouble, you need some money, or what have you. You can, come back and watch this over and over until you get it. I'll just keep going back so I can get back here to, you see these bubbles go in here. That's, let's see. So anyway, I hope you get the idea. Or I could just simply click events over here and just get back to the events page where we're doing what we need to do now, which is add this information so that everybody knows. And as you can see, Summer's birthday is coming up soon. One more thing I want to show you. Even though I put this in the events, I do intend to do a push notification like this. So I can, even though it's in the events app, and it's 10:05, I'm getting these notices in the family app about what I just did with this video. So what I intend to do is say, it's Summer's birthday today. If you haven't noticed in the events page, today is Summer's birthday. Reach out to her today. Her number is, and then that's that. So everybody has no notice, no problem. So I want this to go to iPhones, and I want this to go to Android phones. And I want this to go to all users, but I don't want it to happen today. I want it to happen on her birthday, March 3rd at, let's give people a chance to get up. Let's put it at, let's do 8:30 a.m. on that day. And so we've scheduled it, and we'll send that message. Bam. There it is. It's scheduled. So on March 3rd, everybody at whatever time I said, 8:30, will get a reminder that it's Summer's birthday. So this is how we can do this. If you have any further questions, reach out to me. I hope this was thorough enough. If not, hit me up, and I can go deeper. Thank you.